Over here at one of our farms, we're kind of cleaning up one of the old farmsteads that we have that we rent the house out in some of the buildings, but there's a bunch of buildings that just over the years, it's an old farm. We had a windstorm come through a few years ago, wiped a bunch of the buildings. So we got Ron over here taking the old buildings down. We've taken 3 big loads of old junk out of here, I guess Cooper has, and Zach. It's always kind of fun watching the big excavators work. As you guys know, Ron has done a lot of work for us over the years. So we always count on Ron. Kind of let you guys watch him work here for a minute. You know, one thing like that excavator there, every day almost in the summertime, he's running that thing. Take a sneak preview. Take a sneak preview.
Even stinky old garbage dump. P.U.
Sneak preview on over here at Cole the Cornstar's place. Roman and Cole are down in there. It looks like a long ways down there. At least it's drying out down there in the middle and everything. That's nice. One of them rare occasions that we get to sneak in real quick and take a couple sneak previews. But I'm gonna go get us lunch, and then I think me and Cooper are gonna start raking some hay, and he's gonna make some hay. Yikes, 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 what's all this stuff in here? Must be to change the oil in his Ranger. The good news is, I don't have chicken pox. I don't have the swine flu. I don't have measles, but I do have your guys' attention. Sounds like Cooper was just out checking some hay. He said, got pretty dewy last night. The top of the hay is dry, ready, but then when you reach underneath the hay, it's a little damp. So he asked if I could jump on one of the rakes and go out and rake hay for him. He's gonna take the other rake and go to a couple fields and rake, and then he's gonna put the big round baler back on and go start making hay. So we're gonna jump on this little girl. Hey, where's the front piece? Where's that at? Hopefully they found that. Ah! Well, I'm sure if they lost it, they probably wouldn't even know when it fallen off the tractor. We can always get a new one, I guess, but them things happen. But I want to check the water, check the oil. Looks full. And I probably wasn't very smart on that. I guess I didn't even check to see if they had started the engine today. So what if that would have been hot? Psh, could have squirted me. I thought everything was ready to roll, but I'm still going to check the oil just to make sure. Double check it. It's easier to do that than get to the field and whoosh. There we go. She's ready to roll. Cooper and Zach, they bought a different hay rake this year, so they bought a Veneer. 1224 model number. It's actually a really nice looking machine. Well, let's get this thing rolling, guys. Nice thing here about this Veneer rake, we only have in some smaller drawaways for Cooper, so I guess this is over at Zach's farm. We're gonna shut off one wing. That way when we unfold, only one side will go out. I'm not trying to run a big, oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on for 2 seconds, Coop. Okay, can you hear me? All right, we're back in the little tractor. I'll show you. I'm gonna bring that wing down, but not that one, is the plan of attack. Wee-hoo! Look at that. Just like I ordered it. I was thinking that's how it should work, but one never knows. Sometimes you think you know and you don't know, but when you know, you sometimes still don't know. My main goal is just to try to flip this so I can get some air so the other side will dry. You can kind of see how these little waterways are narrow, but we're still trying to get them bailed up. Just, it's bedding, it's hay. Whatever I'm doing, it'll probably not be the way Cooper wants it, but hey, if you want it done right, you do it yourself. But I think I'm getting it okay for him. Oh, the John Deere sign was in here, so we got to figure out how to re-glue that back to the front of the tractor. I was kind of glad to see that. I mean, if it fell off and we lost it, we lost it. But it's just kind of glad to see it where we still can put her back on the tractor. When you do these little waterways, drawaways, water catchers, whatever you want to call them, you can't fly through these like a nice hay field, but you do what works, and it works nice because you can kind of bail up these waterways get the hay out of here, keeps things looking nice. Whoa, I better watch where I'm driving or Cooper will get in here with a baler and not be real happy. I started thinking today,
Thank the Lord, it is about time.
this little air compressor here, got it quite a few years ago. Quite a few years ago, long time ago. We use it, but I started thinking, I don't know if I've ever drained the tank underneath it. And then feeling it, it almost feels like some water in it. So I thought maybe I'd take the plug out, see if anything came out. Well, don't look like anything. I thought maybe it'd have some water in it, but nothing's coming out. So I guess that's a good sign. But I'm gonna, hold on. I just wanna poke up in the hole, make sure there's no crud stuck up there. Might have been just a little bit of crud plugged up the hole. See if anything comes out. Oh yeah, some water coming out. Let's see how much comes out. Actually more water than I thought maybe. Elephant bladder, if I say so myself. Should have probably did this out in the gravel, but I'd just like to see how much water comes out. I have a little bit more for room for air now. Noisy little thing. We need to take the air compressor. That's why I brought it over here to the big machine shed. I noticed the back tire on our combine looking a little bit squishy. I don't know why I didn't notice this sooner. But sometimes tires like this just sitting for the year, they can lose air pressure. We'll get enough air pressure in it so the tire ain't squishy, and then I'm sure sometime in the future here we'll be taking it down to the big shop. And then we can make sure it's at the right pressure, but we'll just make sure it's not squishy today. Yeah, like I said, I think we'll have to find out how much air them tires take and then check them. I just don't want to, well, I don't think with this small air compressor, I doubt if I could overfill it, but I want to be safe, not crazy and blow a tire either. So we'll get the tire gauge check it, but at least she's not all squishy now. We'll go check and see where Cooper's at. It's about 6:30 nighttime, evening. I'm actually getting hungry. I think me and Mama Cornstar, we're gonna grill out tonight. Here's the tractor running anyhow. Looks like he's got things shut up. There he is.
I'm here.
I was just checking to see where you're floating around.
Putting stuff away.
Perfect,
I
perfect.
got the tile laid. We don't have material. Well, we have material, but not the proper one. To finish it, Cole ran away. It's time to call it.
I think Cole's getting family pictures tonight. All right, well.
I guess not the family picture. He left me behind.